Ladies and gentlemen, guilty as a sin. How you doing, guys? Hope everybody is fantastic and good afternoon. Yo, I've got the moderators are back on. Judge, Sally, Darren, mods. Hope you're okay, guys. Good morning from Florida. Tell you what, Kev, I bet you it's warm over there, bro. I would love to be sitting in that sun right now, mate. Listen, guys, just before we get started, we have in the link at the top of the go and subscribe to us on the new platform, FFM. As I say, these guys are sponsoring us and have now given us a platform to post our fights because of the constant things that are going on YouTube. The thing is, to be honest, guys, YouTube guidelines are absolutely rubbish. How we doing, Hollywood? How we doing, bro? How we doing, Joker? Member, Kev Onslett, Coslet, how you doing, bro? Listen, guys, if you want to become a member, you can just by clicking join. You'll see the blue button join. But if you want to follow us, it's free to subscribe, guys, on FFM. BK Street Fighting Brawls, pinned at the top of the live comments in yellow. Get on it. Subscribe to us for free. No money for free. It's on. Just subscribe like YouTube and enjoy what we're about to bring. I've seen a few videos lately about people copying us now. Guys. And I've seen Dougie's 3D Fight Club. Listen, fair play to them, man. But you aren't the master because you can't be the masters because it was you're copying me. So that makes me the landlord and you are the tenants. But hey, I'm good with that because at the end of the day, listen, you know what it is about me, guys? I don't get jealous over people. I like to see like Fight Club's 3D Fight Club and the rest of the Bareknuckle lads. Fair play to them, do you know what I mean? And like I see people constantly telling me in the comments, or people are copying you. I'm like, well, so what? Like, do you not think though, guys? The landlord, tell me this. See if you started a fight company, right? And people started copying you. Would you not take that as a compliment? Because I do. Like, I'm not bitter towards people, man. Like, if people are, like, following your steps, you kind of, like, they must admire what you do. They're obviously watching you and taking, and they probably take, it's like advice. Someone gives you advice and you take it. They're probably looking at what I'm doing with the rules and how I'm going about it, and they're saying, you know what, we could maybe get onto that because they've already got their own platform anyway. So fair play to them, man. Listen, there's no jealous people here, man. I'm all for everyone doing well, mate. The thing is, see if people on YouTube stuck together, I think everyone would actually get somewhere. But there's that many people in competition with each other and arguing. How we doing, Magic Man? You are moderator. Have you got your spanner, Magic Man? You'll probably see it on there. Thank you, Jack. Hit off. Draga, so are you a Cumbrian fella, mate? Feel fresh. Feel as rough as a badger's thing, me, like. You know what? I've totally seen lately, man. I've lost interest in training, and I used to be really banging to the weights, you know. But see, lately, man, my mojo's just completely gone. And I don't know why. That's probably why I've lost a bit of size as well, man. Ever since, you know what it is, guys? Ever since I lost that part for the lead role in the thing, my mojo's just gone. Do you want to know something, guys? I'm going to tell you. And see the bloke that's completely made me look a fool, right? The writer that hasn't even bothered to contact me or message me to say that I haven't got the part, mate. Call yourself loyal and a friend. Nah. No, you haven't even had the audacity, mate, to ring me up. And you know what, guys? And I'm going to tell you something. They were getting harassed, right, by the trolls, were constantly harassing them. And he only says to me, Decker, you've still got the part. I don't care. Showed him my paperwork. Sweet as a nut. And because he's getting harassed, they can't be bothered with the hassle. But you know what? See if he'd have rang me up and said, Decker, the harassment's getting too much and it's making the company look a bit bad. We'd just like you to take a step back. I'd have said, no problem, mate. They haven't even had the audacity to ring me up, man. They haven't had the audacity to ring me up and explain the situation to me. Do you know what? So what? But listen, guys, don't hate on 3D Fight Club and stuff. Don't hate on them. Then listen, I know as a fighting man and as now trying to match fighters, I know how much stress it takes off people. It's hard work, and you know what? For 3D Fight Club, fair play to them, man. Fair play to them. You know what? Listen, it's a cutthroat business, and at the end of the day, everyone's trying to compete with everyone. But I'm going to tell you now, I'm not competing with nobody. I'm doing my own thing. I'm staying in my own lane, and I'm not. Listen, I respect everyone that is doing it. Right? I respect all the fighters. Are we doing music art bipolar, mate? I respect them for what they've done. I respect them as, I respect what they do, man. Don't come to me and say, oh, they're copying you. Take that as a compliment, man. That is a compliment. If someone's copying you, that's a compliment because you're doing something good and unique. Doesn't bother me. People can do what we're doing. I'd like people to start doing what we're doing, like with headbutts and more a bit street fighting, because for me, BKB mixed in with street fighting is a good thing. Well, I think it is. I don't know if yous do. Are we doing nothing to see but the truth, bro? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Draga. I love that name now. Thing is, mate, you're not going to see me as Draga because they bombed me off. Hope Sally's okay, Daz. I think she's maybe getting out tomorrow, bro, isn't she? She seems, you know what I like about Sally, man? She goes through so much. She shows so much strength and positivity. But if you know Sally on a personal basis, what she's been through and how she still stays strong and positive, nothing short of unbelievable. How are you doing, Simon, bro? I'm good, mate. I'm good. Thank you, laddie. Like I say, mate, I'm not bothered what other people do, man. I want people to bring headbutts and stuff into it because it's, for me, it's more like I am what we are. See what you know our title of our company, Bareknuckle Street Fighting Brawls. We are what's on the tin. We're not pretending to be professional boxers. We're not pretending to be MMA fighters. It's Bareknuckle # street fighting. So, people are complaining, oh, but they're swinging the windmills and, yeah, street fight. What are you going to do in a street fight when someone comes up to you? Are you going to just box them straight down? Nah, nut, getting, grabbing, nut, uppercut, bush. You know what I mean? That's what street fighting is. So, like MMA fighters, it'll probably suit them as well because you can grapple, you can like pull them in. You know what I mean? It's proper sweet as enough. Yeah, do you know what it is, guys? I'm going to explain this. Wearing the cap, people did I'm not. You know what? I'm wearing it. It's kind of like, you know what? I like the cap, and it's there off. Do you want to know something, guys? I practice, and I swear to God on my family, ask anybody close to me how excited I was to get that role. I put my life and put my whole time and effort into not just creating the character, but rehearsing the lines for 4 months. And I got the lines to a T. I could read the whole script out of my role without looking at the paper. That's how much time and effort I put into it. And I created the character. And guess what? After 4 months of practice, right, they haven't even contacted me. They haven't even had the decency to ring me and apologise. I'm all right, Patrick, bro. As you see, you got two options. It's either laugh or cry. I choose to laugh. You know what I mean? MR, you don't even have a profile picture, mate. You don't even have a profile picture, man. Now, I never signed a contract, Carlos, but you see me, right? When you give me your word, to me, your word's your bond. Do you know what I mean? So, see all this contract crap. For me, contracts are important when very big money's involved. See, when someone promises me something, shakes my hand, right? To me, that's my bond. My word's my bond. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? So, bad language. That Uncle Rich, naughty boy. And one of my mods is already on it. YouTube. How you doing, Jack? Jane? Jane, I'm going to make you a moderator, love, all right? Wait, I'm going to click on now. Wait, I have to do it on here. Jane, see what Bilko, see if you became a member, you'd be spot on. Because we're like me and you are like a married couple, bro. We're on and off like a tap. Lisa, how you doing, love? Where's she at? How you doing, Lisa? The next fight is on, getting loaded on Friday or Saturday. And we're filming on Saturday on the weekend as well. I can't give that away. I'll tell you one thing though. You're gonna love the whole new setup we're gonna be doing, man. Like honestly, you're gonna love the whole setup. But actually now, I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm gonna wait till you see it. We've actually come up with some ideas, and we've got a setup now the way we're gonna do it. So it's confined in a little bit of space, so you're not running all over the place. Safety of the fighters, which is paramount, which I've took advice from people in the comments that keep mentioning it. So I've done that. First aid as well. And also like the ring, but we're doing it in a really good way, man. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. And for me, it just actually makes it more entertaining, especially when we're holding when the cameras, like we're gonna get different cameras from different angles. So it'll be better. So you're not like running all over the place, you know what I mean? So like I say, constructive criticism. How many buyers you anticipating for the next? I'm not sure Jungle is massive, mate. To be honest with you, bro, you know what? I don't know. You got to remember, any money that's getting spent at the minute is out of our own pockets, you know what I mean? But it doesn't bother me because I'm seeing it as a investment, you know what I mean? It's an investment into something I think is going to get big. Because I want to take this to Europe. I want to go over to Europe and do it over there, travel over there, renew my passport now. So I want to go abroad and do it. I know a couple of lads abroad that I've already spoke to that can set it up. But you never know, Draga. You never know, mate. At the end of the day, it's a risk, isn't it? So what we've done is, guys, if you want to see the next fight, go to the top of the screen of this live chat and go and follow us on FFM, our new sponsors, but they've given us a platform to post our fights. It is £1 per fight. I'm going to explain this to the people that didn't see me talking about it the other night. What's happened is the brigade on YouTube of absolute... Well, listen, I told you, man, the hills of eyes don't even have nothing on these people. Look at the clip of them. I mean, I'm nothing special, but hell, the state of them make a fly spew up, I'm telling you. Honestly, man, I'm yet to see a good looking troll. Like is there any handsome trolls out there? Because every troll that I see looks like someone out of Star Trek. I'm not joking you, man. Like, unbelievable. And what they're doing is they were privacy complaining our fights. So it was age restricting them and stopping the monetisation, the revenue. If you're fully monetised, if your video, your fight's fully monetised and you're getting 100,000 views, you're making good money. And that money was going towards the fighters being paid. Nothing goes in our pockets yet. When you start something, you have to break even. A business could take 3, 4, 5 months to get off the ground, man. People just think, oh, I'll start a business and start making loads of money. Nah. Be realistic. Give yourself a year time span where you want to be in that year. Set that vision, set that goal. And that's what I'm doing. And in a year, this will be massive. I guarantee it. Because I've got contacts, I know people, so that helps. You know, I think my nose is a little bit okay today, guys. I'm not. I think what it is with the sinus problems that I've got, because people complain about it every day. Can you stop sniffing up? Well, I've got my sock in there that I use now, so it's a problem. That sock will be worth thousands and thousands of pounds when I die. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, just when it gets really warm, my nose gets quite irritated, and then I everyone thinks I'm on the white powder. No, not on the old Peruvian. But yeah, so I just want to say thank you to the sponsors. Thank you to Top Dog Tipster for jumping on board at the start. Really appreciate it, mate. He's a gambling man. He knows his horses and his dogs. What I know about greyhounds and horses, you could put on a postage stamp. I absolutely know nothing about it. I'm like the football coupons. I'm good with the old both teams to score and stuff. Nothing horses and dogs. I wouldn't have a clue. So thank you to them for sponsoring us. In the description box, you'll see it. If you want to click on and have a look or have a crack with him, he's spot on. He's a nice fella. And FFM sponsoring us. Now, these are a new creator platform. When you go on there, you'll see there's not many people on because it is a new platform. See you later, Draga, bro. It's a new platform, right? So let's just say YouTube. Look at YouTube. It's a creator website, isn't it? It's a platform. We're posting, you're subscribing to me. This is exactly the same. You go and subscribe to us. You can for free. It's in the top of the link. Go and click on it. Subscribe to us. But because I know the owner of it, our stuff won't get took down. Now, these report buttons on there, but they'll keep reporting our content, but it'll never get taken down because I know the guy that runs it. So he's give us free reign of say what we want and do what we want. But I'm not going to take them like Mick, you know what I mean? But just with the fights, people are complaining that our stuff is too. Tell you what, I'm going to get rid of him because I'm not having that kind of talk on here, man. Get rid of it. He's bang on, he's all right, and he's just like I say, we'll put our fights up and we won't get. And the reason why we're charging £1 is so. JJ, you've got a spanner, man. You've got a spanner, haven't you? Wait there. Yeah, we're charging £1 so we can pay the fighters. That's what it's all about. Let's have a look. Like JJ, add as moderator. There, Edda. You are. The thing is, I don't like. Why is everybody concerned about the comment section? Just knock it off, man. You don't need to read the comments, man. Am I bothered? These are just ugly little clowns, man, in the comments, aren't they? Like, don't even show the face, man. Right there. Let's have a look. EJ, add as moderator. Saying Edda, you are. I'll block him. Can't block any of these. That keeps saying. I'd saying that on mine as well, bro. That's what it's saying on mine. But to be honest with you guys, just knock the comments off. You don't need to look at them. Like, what? This is one thing I don't understand. Like, why do people sit and watch that complete mutter when you just watch the screen? You don't even need to have the comments on. The reason why I've got the comments on is because, cheers, Jack, spot on, sweet mate. The reason why I've got the comments on is because to read out the people that's following us. You know what I mean? So, Jack, mate, you're probably a wrong in yourself, mate. Absolute probably a wrong in yourself. Thing is, though, guys, see these people, they wouldn't have the same energy face to face. They wouldn't. Let's have a look. Wait on. I'll have a get it on. Wait on. Let's have a look. Wait. I haven't got a clue what is going on with the phone. Power off. I'll restart it. To be honest, I don't know why people pay attention to that crap. Doesn't bother me. And listen, guys, you aren't forced to look at the comments, man. Why don't you just enjoy the conversation? Ignore that clown, man. If it isn't bothering me, shouldn't bother you. I'm not bothered what he says, man. That's how immature people are. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Let them do it, man. But he doesn't realise he's pushing the algorithm of the video, man. But, yeah. So, yeah, like I say, guys, I mean, it's £1 a fight on the new platform. But the only reason we're doing that, so we're bringing in revenue to pay the fighters. Because the YouTube revenue is getting stopped through every time we put a fight thing up, it's getting stopped because of the privacy complaint in the videos, which I've already explained, guys, in the comments in the videos from the other night, that there's nothing we can do. It's like I did not want to move. I'd rather have done it on here, and I still would love to do it on here for free, but we get no revenue from it. So that's why. So go on, you get 500 buys, there's 500 quid. Compare the fighters. I'm not asked about profit and things at the minute. It's all about breaking even just to get the fighters on. You know what I mean? The fighters come first to me because I do it myself. I know what it takes to get your head punched in. So I'm coming from a fighter's point of view. I know what it's like. Thank you, Spontaneous Bro. Thought you used to be a member, mate. I had someone. Was it Maverick Man last night? You know what he said to us? He goes, "I'm leaving your pro. I'm leaving. What was it? I'm leaving because my bank I have no funds in my bank. But now I'm leaving because you've mentioned it." I'm like, well, you obviously, I don't get it. That's the man that I gave £50 to at Christmas, and he said he's leaving for what? Mate, I don't know. You do know, Jack, you're making that lad look a complete fool. The way does he know that you mentioned his name? Does he know that you use his name on my live? Because there's no problems at the minute, but you're trying to stir the pot or something. Like, what a weirdo, you ugly little gremlin. Show your face, man. What's your name? Give us your address. You'll be a victim when I put the right hand on your chin. Let's have a look. The thing is, guys, I wouldn't be really paying much attention to this, but you just need to ignore it. Probably is him. Weirdos, man. Like, pure weirdo. Isn't it funny, though? I walk around the town every day. Nobody says nought. Nobody says nothing. Aye. Ooh, but aye, guys. So listen, but no one's got the bollocks. I walk about every day, man. No one will say out. Or they'll shout out the cars like little puddings when they get 50 yards down the road. Don't say nothing. I'll put the link in again for you guys to follow. You can follow us as well if you want, Jack, because I'm your landlord. I'm your boss, pal. I'll guarantee you'll pay for one of the fights. I'm your boss. Fair play. Do you know what, Bruce Wayne? It does not bother me one bit. See all that there, like with the N-word? That is so out of fashion and so old. It's crazy, man. Nothing better to do. Video Craig, Mr. Hedgehog, man. I can find out where he works like that every weekend when he does his gigs. So these people don't understand. If they think that I'm not going to turn up and doorstep them, they're deluded. Few people have took my niceness for weakness. Big mistake. Big mistake. Of course they are, Melanie. Of course they are. That's why they're going on the way they're talking here, man. It's pathetic, pure jealousy. They're all jealous. And it's like you say, they're all copying me now. But it doesn't bother me. Like I'm not a hater. I like to see everyone. I like to see everybody do well. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just posting a link in now, guys. If you want to follow us on fans, follow me. Click on the BK Street Fighting, and you can follow us. You know what I mean? Says that I'm gonna refresh the page. To be honest with you guys, I haven't got a clue what's up with the block thing. But to be honest with you, I don't know why you're paying attention, man. Just ignore it. I know it isn't working, bro. I don't know what's up. It's not working on my side either, mate. But you know what I mean? Oh, I'm just knocking the comments off. Ignore it. It's pathetic, man. The thing is, though, this is why I don't make people moderators. Because what's happening, guys, right? You pay for, like, you're being negative. You are indulging your mind into the pathetic stuff on the comments. So that means you're not really paying attention to the crack. Why are you so visualized on the comments? You're putting your mind in a bad place by looking at it. Don't let it bother you, because it isn't bothering me. If it isn't bothering me, it shouldn't bother you, man. Be positive. Keep calm. Chills me out a little bit when I suckle on it. But yeah, so like I say, we're looking for fighters, guys. I want you to message me on Instagram. We've got some nice surprises coming up the next few weeks. So all you BK people out there, if you want to copy us, you can. Let the real master show you how it's done. Because listen, guys, you can't be the masters if you're copying me. I'm the master. I'm the landlord. Usually the tenants, isn't it? But I don't mind. I'll I'll get as many tenants as I can. Landlord needs to collect his rent. You know what I mean? But listen, fair play to anybody that does it. Doesn't bother me. Is what it is. It's life. But yeah, I'm kind of forgetting what I'm saying. I'm going to put my Instagram link on for you on the chat to message me. Let's have a look. Tell you one thing I found out about doing this, though. Isn't that some pure talkers, like pure wet wipes? Like, you really find out who the fighting people are, don't you? I know lads that are tough, that are family people. There's a certain person I respect in Carl. I've mentioned him a few times. I respect certain people because they just keep the salt of the cell, and when they can turn it on when they can. But man, it's social media, man. I've never seen so many bottlers in my life. I haven't, man. Unbelievable. Like, the amount of messages before I set this up, the amount of messages that I would get, Decker, when you started up, will you get as a fight, mate? I'm like, aye, I'll set you up at the weekend, or I need to get fit. So why message me then? There we go, guys. Just message me on Instagram there. Let's have a look. Message me on Instagram there. and backyard street fighting brawls. Deck team, deck it always. What I'm trying to do, JJ, I'm trying to give you a spanner, right? It's saying error. I don't get it. I'm actually trying to give you a spanner. It's all right. What's honestly, man, some of these people, like, honest to God, I have never seen how sick some people are. Like, actually, some people, like, are so sick, it is unbelievable. Jack, why don't you become a member, bro? Become a member. Pay the landlord his rent, man. Me bottle and fights? Nah, mate. Of course, man. Business is booming. I'll tell you one thing, though, is you're going to love the ideas we've got coming up. It's not iffy. Listen, guys, FFM is not iffy, right? It is a new website built for content creators. So just say like you're a podcaster, if you're a fitness instructor, anything like that, or you just like talking pure mutter like me half the time. You can actually create your own website. And if you're good at talking and you can talk the knickers off a nun, then get on there and you can get people to subscribe to you. You can pay subscriptions. You can sell proteins, supplements, everything. But just subscribe to us, guys. I mean, we're on what? It's going up a little bit, like. We're see, I've got the app. You can actually go on the website and get the app. But a lot of people are not knowing how to do it, so we're actually going to put together a instruction video. Let's have a look. See, we're getting new subscribers. Aye, John Hopkins has just subscribed. Joe McGuigan, is it McGuigan? Aye. Ryan Hackney, how are you doing, bro? We've just been sent a £1 tip. You can actually send tips as well. Thank you. But yeah, you know what? The website owner is pure spot on. Proper. You know what? It's very nice of him. You know, it's very nice of him to come to us and say, "Listen, Decker, we know you're getting a lot of hassle on YouTube. Come on this website. We'll give you free reign. Do what you want." That's sweet, because now, if I have my little rants, I can just go on there and do it. Not get tucked down. You know what I mean? Say what I want. Oh, what a life, eh? What a life being Decker. It's got its perks being me, you know. Yeah, we're on 65 subscribers now, guys. So click that link at the top of the live comments and just follow us for free. Because the content I'm going to be bringing you and the team, brilliant. Thank you, Jack, mate. Are you going to follow us on... I'd miss your words if you didn't follow us, bro. You're going to follow us on the FFM in that link. Go and do that, and then you can call me all those names on that site as well and push that out a little bit for us. Because the more you comment, is the more you're pushing this video. Why 321 people are on now. You know algorithms. You know anything about algorithms, mate? You know, when you keep commenting, you keep pushing it out. And people talking about 11-year-olds, man. Like, oh, Wes, that is wrong. What? Number one, like, are you his bitch or something? Are you his messenger? That just showed, doesn't it? Tells you what they're all about, man. Tells you what they're all about. Do you know you're using his name? Divvy. Bruce Wayne, it does have an app, bro. What it is, you actually click on the website, mate, and you can download the app. I've got the app. I'll show you now. Wait on. I'll show you. Wait there. FFM. It's not on Apple Store yet, mate. But I've got the app. But anybody that doesn't know what we're about, wait on. Have a look at this. How we doing, guys? And my name is Bareknuckle and welcome to Bareknuckle Street Fighting Brawls. This is a new combat sport where we bring you two men that fight to the finish with only one man left standing. I hope you enjoy these fights and the content. People have said they've seen better fights in a pub. Obviously, it's called street fighting. But I'll tell you what, got some surprises though. As I say, Rome wasn't built in a day. But I'll tell you one thing though, those that have stood by us from day one, you all know who you are. Loyal people. They're the people that will reap the benefits. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what though, guys, that Jack, he doesn't have absolutely, he's a proper wrong'un, like, isn't he? Give us a hell yes, Jack's a wrong'un. I want him to come and subscribe to us, man. You know what I mean? I want him to come and subscribe to us. I want him to push our FFM website up. Yeah, bro. Come on, Jack, join us, man. Thank you. I'm just loving life. Do you know what? See, when people are talking about you, whether it's good or bad, means you're doing something right. Graph the phone. Can't take I've been endlessly trolled since coming. You probably have, darling. Decker, does you? I think you don't talk about people's mothers, mate. Oh, you don't talk about people's mums, do you? Like, why even say that? Call me all you want. Don't talk about my mum, pal. Don't talk about my mum. Don't bring my mother into it. Talk about me. I'm letting you comment about me on here because I don't care. But don't bring my mother into it. Know what I mean? Because that's a liberty, that. Dickinson Real Deal course. You can just subscribe for free, mate. I'm alright, JD, bro. I'm good, mate. But you don't talk about people's mums, eh? You know what I mean? You don't talk about people's mums. Have a look. I'm all right, Lucy, love. How are you, doll? As if I'm a risk to win. Like, oh. See, like, guys, I'm going to tell you something, right? See this trolling over 4 years. 4 years I've been called all sorts. Never once been arrested, right? They say that I'm this, I'm that, and the other. My full convictions list is online for everybody to see. And I still get called every day. Do you know what? Not one of them's got the bottle to come to me face. Anyone in this town has not got the bottle to come to me one-to-one in my face and say it. Because the heat will be getting stuck clean on them. I am your landlord. But listen, see me, right? You can call me what you want, but don't ever talk about my mum. Don't ever even go down that route. Because I'll tell you one thing: I'll get your IP address, right, and I'll doorstep you. But on a positive note, I'd like everybody to go and click that link at the top and come and subscribe to us on FFN. I'm trying to push people there because that's where the fights are going to be. Do you know what I mean? The fights are going to be there. We're not doing it on YouTube, the fights. Let's have a look. Sorry for being rude, guys. Sorry, because I'm getting someone now. Let's check their IP addresses. Honestly, they think they're daft. Like, you can actually get people's IP addresses if you know the right people. They're getting named and shamed. Lucy, let them talk, man. That's what I mean. They're even creating pathetic accounts with my name. Like, tell you what, I am definitely the landlord because I am living rent free in your heads every single day. Probably done your birds, man, and you're jealous. You know what I mean? You can't compete with the length, can you? But anyways, guys, yeah, so we've got some good fights coming up. As I say, I promise, I always deliver it. The thing is, apart from these clowns in the comments, the genuine people that are watching us, do you actually, like, knowing what we're doing now, do you think £1 fair to charge for fights? Especially, they've got to be decent, though, do you know what I mean? They've got to be decent fights. Do you think it's fair, like, to charge £1? Because obviously, you know that you do need to pay the fighters. Anybody with a brain that runs something knows that you can't start a fight company or pay fighters with fresh air. £1 for me is more than fair for anybody. Nobody is forced to buy the fights. You don't need to. You can wait till someone screen records it, puts it on YouTube, and they get a copyright strike. It's up to you. You know what I mean? Like, we're not bothered, but we're using a proper 8K camera now, so you get the best of footage. And what I'm saying, guys, is, well, when you pay that £1, you're actually going to get to see more than the fight. You're going to actually see the lads in the pub, a bit of banter. You're going to get answering questions. I'm going to tell you my favourite things. Sometimes I'll do lives on there, like at the fight. So if we get enough people that are going to subscribe to us, right, every fight won't be £1. We'll actually go live, maybe on Facebook or on FFN, to show you the content for free sometimes, you know what I mean? So like all the people that are being loyal and genuine that are subscribing to us will give you free content, we'll give you free fights as well, but only for subscribers. So subscribe to us. At the top in the yellow, BK Street Fighting Brawls. Go and subscribe to us, you know what I mean, guys? If you subscribe, I promise you this now, every fight won't be £1. We will go live on the days and show you the action for free as well, do you know what I mean? But only for subscribers, and it's free to subscribe to us, you know what I mean? So, yes, can't wait to get these. Thing is, people don't think that you can find out who they are. You can. It's easy to get an IP address. It's easy to get through the VPN that they use. You know, and they pretend to be in another country. It's easy. That isn't where our site is, Chris. We've been there, but now we've got another site. You know what I mean? Listen, man, no one's coming to anybody that comes causing trouble. The team will just absolutely smash you up. Simple as that. See, I get a ping every time, you know, when someone subscribes. But like I say, if you do subscribe to us, you will get free fights as well. That's a promise. Yeah, there, Mark Campbell's just subscribed. Look at this, right? Look at this email I've just got, right? Right on. Just like that I'm a parasite. I get emails every day, I swear, every day with pure abuse. Just delete. But yeah, thank you for everyone that's following us, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so, you know. I thank you, Mark Campbell. Don't have to come up with some muttered on there. But I, guys, listen. Like I say, if you subscribe to us, I'll put the link. I'll put it in again, the link. But you know, we need to do what we're doing to get away from this YouTube crap, because there's too many jealous people on YouTube. Too many jealous people that stop you from doing it. So it's the only way that we can do it. Let's have a look. That's our Instagram. I'll give you our FM fans FFM there. I'll put that in the link. What I'll do, guys, I'm going to go off now. I'm going to sort this crap out on here and get all these clowns took off, because they just ruin their lives there. And the only reason I read the comments is because for the genuine people, but we've absolutely got a load of divvies on right now. So I'll tell you what, give me 10 minutes and I'll be back, all right?